Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start giving all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Hakakodash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, the great men who do rule well. And salutation to the brothers around the artists who are preaching this good in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the earth, sighing and crying, and to the aquats under the husband, listening and learning, teaching the kids to practice this righteous act at a young age. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Right, as the time draws nigh, I should say, as the time draws nigh, right, which people like to call the end of the world, they like to say is the rapture. They like to say all sorts of stuff, but basically, the Lord is coming back, right? When some people is waiting for a white man with blue eyes, with straight hair, right, to come back and embrace them and take them up in the clouds, hey, it ain't gonna be so. According to the scriptures, according to the Bible, right, it's gonna be a day that nobody have ever seen in the face of the earth, right? It's gonna be real dread, because even the prophets back then, right, when they see it, right, it was a terrible day. What happened to Ezra when he said, woe is me, who shall deliver me from in those days, right? That time is drawing nigh, right? And as the scriptures say also, going back to these heathens, going back to the topic of the video, going back to Esau, Edom, right? You could see that the power is about to fall. The queendom is about to fall, right? The scripture talk about in Isaiah or Jeremiah, right, that he lift up the skirt. I mean, my bad, Obadiah Salakia, right? The Lord is lifting up Esau's skirt, right? He making Esau small among the heathens, making these Edomites small among the heathens, right? So you can see that their time is near. It is drawing nigh. Without further ado, let me read the precept here that I have, right? Jeremiah 50 and verse 23, and it says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Right? The hammer of the earth, the person who always, the people who always on top, who always is like the pressuring people to do whatever they want to do. True, because why? They have strength, they have the military might, right? They have a lot of the other countries backing them, right? But just soon it's gonna be no more. Right? They say, how is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Right? How it becomes small. Right? The Lord is making it to that way. These heathens are despising Esau, Edom. These heathens are despising Babylon, because basically they're fed up. What's happening in the Middle East right now? What's happening right now? The Palestinians against these so-called Ish people, right? Which we know they are not the original Jews, but are the synagogue of Satan, as it's seen in Revelation. Which scriptures speak about, hey, your time is about to end, right? You will no longer be the bully of the earth. Babylon will no longer be the bully of the earth, because she is going to be taken out, right? And the Lord Yahushua himself is going to come back with his mighty angels with chariots like a whirlwind, right, to render vengeance on this wicked place and take Esau out of her place, right? This wicked queendom, it is going to fall. Let me get the precept in Obadiah I was speaking about earlier on. Right, this book of Obadiah 1 and verse 1, and it says, the vision of Obadiah, the vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Right? Would it like to say in that day? Hey, in that day, you will see what is going to happen with this wicked queendom. You're going to see what's going to happen with this wicked nation. Babylon, she's about to fall. Babylon has fallen. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The nations hate Esau, Edom. The other nations, all these the Chinese, the Japanese, you feel they forgot what happened between them back then, right? With that bombing that they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You feel they forgot it? Up to this day, these heathens remembering you, Esau, Edom. They have you in the back of the mind. They might seem to be all peaceful and stuff, but hey, the prophecies is going to come to pass, which is in the Obadiah here itself. The Lord is going to bring you down. Right? Even though now, right now the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Yes, but the time is going to come which we talk about true unrighteous dealings and riches gotten by deceit. Right? The matter of fact, instead of no butcher the scripture, I'm gonna get it one time. Let me see if I get it. Oh shit. Wait, my Wakasha. Right, this is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus in your Apocrypha, and it says, Ecclesiasticus 10 and verse 8, and it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit. Right? How they got to that standard, right? How they got to that point with them is the riches in the face of the earth. Yes, it is the blessings, but how they get it physically, in a physical sense. We know spiritually Lord bless them with that, right? But in a physical sense, how would they get it? Because they know Esau was blessed with the fatness of the earth from back then, which is the riches of the earth. But how they get it is true lies, true treachery. Simple as all these treaties he have broken, right? These laws he set, and after he saying he haven't set it, they didn't find no account of the laws, of these treaties, I should say. My bad. Right? Going back, way back when the money could have been backed by gold. They bring out this paper money. Right? Which is this paper money is actually nothing. They could continue printing money. They could print money until they die. And say, right, this is $100. This is $1. This is that $20 bill. This here, this money, this physical dollar currency here. This is how we're going to live by life. This is how we're going to get this and that. When basically those things, there is nothing. The real commodity, like you say, the real riches of the earth, they take off and they put a price on it with the money. When sometimes the price is even lower than it's supposed to be, and some of them the price is even higher than it's supposed to be. Right? It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And who is, and I just show you, I was looking for this precept this the other day and all too, yeah, part 2, I was watching me shy, right? And that just show you who that people is, right? Who that, when say the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? That one people is one nation, right? One nation. And who is that nation that in right now? We can see the white man, Esau Edom. He's in control right now, right? He is in control of the earth right now. But the time is going to come that other people who the scripture is talking about is the Israelites. That is the Lord's people in the kingdom of the Lord, right? We're going to have spiritual power. As the brothers be stressing on a lot, we're gonna be able to fly. We're gonna be able to do all these things what they call as magic. What they call as superpowers. That's how we going to be. That's how Israel going to be. Because why? The scriptures say so. The kingdom of heaven is for who? The Lord's children, the Lord's people, the Lord and his people. Right? So that time is gonna be a yappa time. Esau is no longer going to be able to do as he please, because right now he's in his leisure right now. Right now the earth is just getting worse and worse. We should talk about the earth monat. Because these wicked is in authority. Let's see if I get that one also, because it does come to my mind. Right? Proverbs 29 and verse 2, and it says, Slakia. Yeah, have to book there. Slakia, it say Proverbs 29 and verse 2, and it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right? That day is going to be a yappa day down to the heathens on them. Even though they're going to be into slavery, down to the heathens on them. In that day, they're going to rejoice. They're going to be grateful, because why? It was even worse under Esau Edom. He wasn't ruling the earth right. Down to the earth, go and rejoice also, because why? Hey, all the things they're doing to the earth right now, they're basically destroying it. All these nuclear plants, all these power plants, right? All these oil plants, and they're draining the earth. The earth is basically getting weaker and weaker. If it was up to Esau Edom, we wouldn't be saved. If it was up to Esau Edom, this whole place would be destroyed. If it wasn't for the Lord. Because, and that is sure what is that on too. It had a movie. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was basically the sense of the moral of the story was that people is they're destroying the earth, right? They're putting all these chemicals in the air, all this and that, sucking out the blood from the earth, and it's like the earth develop let me say, it's like your white blood cells. It develop like a immune system, right? And all these disastrous things that happen to the face of it, and everybody said the earth like it started to kill out people. That just show how they be seeing it in their own movies, right? Because they know what they're doing. These wicked heathens know what they're doing. destroying our bodies with the water, all the chlorine, fluoride in the water, all the chemicals in the air, all these abominable foods they're giving us to eat, all these GMO foods they're giving us to eat, right? Everything they're destroying our body, destroying the earth, they're destroying the atmosphere, everything they're destroying. It come like a little child when they give a child a toy, right? When they give a child a toy, what is going? They didn't really know how to use it, right? You understand? They really know how to use the toy, how to play with the toy properly. They just end up mashing it up at the end of the day. So that is what's going on with Esau, Edom right now. They don't know how to rule the earth righteously. Properly, they don't know. That's why they're destroying the earth and our vessels also. Right? So that is why the time is going to come when he's going to get taken out of his place. Right? Read over the scripture here, Proverbs 29 and verse 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, that is the Israelites, when we are in authority, the people will rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. People are mourning right now, boy. Everybody mourning right now is pain in the four corners of the earth. Everybody seeing pain. I was watching that video the other day. It's like I'm sure a lot of brothers here in Trinidad saw it also, right? It was a Jake, right? Going through the little hardship in life and balling away, boy. Right now it's real pain and a real pain. Look some muscle rub here, boy. Look some muscle rub. Put it out. We started feeling the pain right here by my pocket here, boy. Put some muscle rub in my pocket for me there. That is sure everybody feeling it right now. The air we breathe is it come like remember this. It come like you're living all the time. You're living in this polluted area where all these chemicals being blown, all these plants and stuff, and there's a start smoke and this is smelling every day. And when you go into the countryside, into these bushy areas, and then take a deep breath, like that is air. How you feel going to be in the kingdom of heaven, boy? You gonna be like, yes, this is how it's supposed to be. These wicked heathens on them, their time is about to end. The time is about to end. And they've seen it. They're getting frightened. They're fearing how they're seeing the men of the Lord, right? Especially GMS, Great Millstone. These great millstone camps all over the face of the earth, all over the face of the world, right? They fear how they seen us preaching and prophesying the word of the Lord, because they know the time is at hand. They know it is getting shorter and shorter. Don't get the picture up here in Jeremiah. Right? Jeremiah 51 and verse 7, and it says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. What's happening right now with all these nations on the face of the earth? Right, because we had to go back to the Obadiah. Right? What's happening right now? These nations, they coming against her. They build they build an organization which is the BRICS. Right? They build an organization which is the BRICS. Right? And they are about to destroy Esau, Edom, Babylon, I should say, Slovakia. They are going to destroy Babylon with thermonuclear fire. Right? They're gonna take out Babylon. And basically let you know, hey, you ain't on top anymore. You ain't on top anymore. Right? All these countries that are allied, all these nations that are allied with Putin and his BRICS. Right? Hey, the time is at hand, Esau. You are hearing us. The time is at hand. Right? Continuing to say Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Hold for her and take balm for pain. If so be, she may be healed. Right? And she ain't gonna be healed. Right? She's gonna be taken out. These heathens are gonna be put into slavery. Right? Which what I talk about is a righteous thing to recompense tribulation on those that trouble us. Right? So hey, the same thing, we should say about the same thing she did unto us, full unto her double. That is what's going to happen. Right? That is what's going to happen when the Lord come back from the clouds with his 144,000 elect men and his angels. Right? They come back to recompense that reward unto Esau Edom. Right? Unto all these other nations also. Because it had a viral video going on back then, right? When basically they was saying, hey, the man was saying, I did you wrong. The girl was saying, she was telling Shimon, I did you wrong. Right? So right, let me get this next precept here. Alright. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7. Right, can Psalm 7 and verse 11, and it says, and this is to show you why the Lord is going to put the power in the hands of these other nations, right, to destroy America, aka Babylon, right? Because all these wicked atrocities, all these things that she's committing, right? It basically reach up to the Lord knows. The sins of the people reach up to the Lord knows, and the Lord is fed up. Because watch what happened, right? Watch what happened back then with Noah in Noah timing, where the Lord destroyed everyone in the face of the earth except for Noah and his family, right? Everyone else died, and that time the people was basically the same way as there is now, right? But now it is even worse. Right? What you going in Sodom and Gomorrah? The same thing they was doing, and the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for all that abominable filth. Right? The Lord destroyed them, and it's the same thing happening now. So we expect something different to happen. The Lord to leave these people in rulership, and for the earth to continue in filthiness, and the people to continue in filthiness. Which we talk about the earth. Must forget Wakusha, but no Wakusha, must forget here. Alright, let me check the scripture here. I see that one in Genesis also. I'll bring out the one in Genesis first. That'll show you is the same thing back then, the same thing today. Right? Going back into Noah time, as I was saying earlier on, and it says Genesis 6 and verse 11, and it says, the earth also was corrupt before power, And the earth was filled with violence, and power looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. Right? So the Lord watched how the place was, how these people was basically wicked. Right? And they didn't want to change from the wicked ways. Right? So the Lord destroyed it with what? Water. But the time is going to come that He's going to destroy that water again. He's going to destroy America, right? The source, the cancer of the earth, right? Esau is the cancer of the earth, and he basically pollute the whole area, so that whole area is polluted, right? So the source of this wickedness, the source of this abominable filth, Lord is going to destroy it with thermonuclear fire. Back then it was water, but now it's fire going to destroy this wicked place, right? Let me get the next scripture here in Matthew, right, from the Old Testament for the New Testament, because right, it have some people, some Jakes, they believe in the Old Testament, and they will need stressing on the Old Testament and the laws, and it have these Christians and them who basically they say in the Old Testament done, Old Testament done away with, so they deal with the New Testament alone, right? Right, let me get this piece up here. This is back at Matthew chapter 13. I'll have verse 15. Right, for this people heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes, and their eyes they have closed. Right? When the scripture talk about they are willingly ignorant. Right? They will for these jakes willfully ignorant. They don't want to know the laws and statutes and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. They don't want to hear that these are Israelite. They don't want to hear that, hey, the Lord, his skin is not white, he's black. He's a black man from the tribe of Judah. They don't want to hear these things. Because why? They've been brainwashed through all these centuries, through all these years of Esau Edom, our slave master, pounding it into our head. But the time is going to come where Esau Edom is going to be taken out of his place, as I said before. He's going to take out of that throne. He's going to be kicked off the throne, dragged off the throne. So they will have no choice but to believe the word of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, because watch now, the scene, everything that brother is saying to the four corners of the earth, it coming to pass, it coming to play. Continue to say, for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. They hearing us and they didn't even want to listen to us. And sometimes you're talking to somebody and so you feel they're studying when you're talking to them. They mean studying what you're saying. All they're studying is the phone. They're studying, they have to go and check this one, they go and check, they have to do this, they have to do that. When you're showing them something that could save the soul from damnation, to save the soul to save the self from feeling that from death, right? From that second death, as the scripture say, save them from the RFID, the mark of the beast. All these things, what the brothers will be telling you all, right? It could save your soul, but yet still you all are stuck in your wickedness. You're stuck in the ways of the world. The ways of Esau Edom that he trained you from you was small. It was a mother who trained you, but through all these centuries of Esau Edom beating it into the brain, right down to your own parents before fathers, right? Before parents, they believe what they're doing is right. But the scripture I talk about, I'll get the scripture just now. I'm going to get it one time. Between Psalms, Proverbs, my bad, slack, yeah. Proverbs or Psalms, I believe it's in Proverbs. Wait, no, Vakisha. Right, gone. Nice. Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 12, and it says, there's a way which seemeth right unto a man. Right? So all your life you believe in praying to Shezhe Borje, aka Jesus Christ, right? This is the way for me to enter to heaven. This is the way for me to enter salvation. Right? Praying to all these idols. You believe in it since you're small. That is the right way. But what the scripture say? But the end thereof are the ways of death. Right? That way is not the way. That is not the right path you're walking down. That is why the Lord set forth all his prophets on the face of the earth, right? To show you this word, the word of the Lord. That is why the Lord has put up the unicorn, right? He made Esau Edom invent this thing, so-called thing called the internet. When the kids watch brothers' videos from, you could be in the Caribbean and watching brothers' videos from way in America, from in Brazil, from in all these other countries, from in Jamaica. You could be in one spot and talking to someone in another spot. The Lord himself, he did this, he made this happen. Right? So you be thinking that this way, that way you're going is the correct way, but it is not. Not according to the scriptures. Right? Back to the Matthew 13 here, 13 and 15 I believe I was. Right? Continuing. It says, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. Right? Going back to the time of Isaiah. Right? These heathens and these, my bad, Salakia, but they could call them heathens also because they're basically following every single way of the heathens, doing as the heathens do. Right? That's why they call them Gentiles. Because why they're following after the rudiments of this world, right? They're following after the flesh. They're not following according to the Lord. These jakes, right? They ain't gonna understand the word of Yahweh Shai because they're willingly ignorant. They don't want to understand the word of Yahweh. And with the scripture I talk about if our gospel be hid, it is hid for those who are lost. Right? You lost, Esau Edom lost, and you gonna go down with Esau Edom and feel that pain. That burning sensation, which I talk about, the gonna be tormented in the fire, right? You gonna feel that pain because why? You want to align yourself with your prime minister. You want to align yourself with your president. You want to vote, and you're studying this and that. You want to pray to all these idol gods. You hearing the prophets on the end of end of the road, bawling, hey, hearken unto the Lord, hearken unto the Lord. The scripture talk about his men is in the highways and byways, in the streets. Right? Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom uttereth a voice in the streets. Right? Days where you will see the men of the Lord calling upon you. Right? None of these Christians and them who you see with the mic and they come out and they dress up with all tuxedo, the suit and tie. You know what I'm about? And Jay, come back to, I hate him like to say that name. Come back to J Christ, come back to J Christ. Turn from your ways and this and that and you be blessed and this and that and a whole lot of nonsense. Not them. Yeah, but the men who telling you, hey, if you don't turn from your wicked ways, God will destroy you with thermonuclear fire or either these plagues or pestilence, right, or unimaginable beasts or teeth of wild beasts. You're going to die if you don't turn to Yahweh Shai and from your wicked ways. You will die. Because this ain't no joke. This ain't no walk in the park. This ain't no game. Right? These are the men who telling you this. Who when they tell you something, it stop your bowels, your loins. Right? It stop your whole stomach. You're feeling like, hey, wait, the man tell me it stick to the back of your brain. Right? It stick to the back of your brain and you can't get it out. The front of your brain, I should say. Yeah, because if something in the back, you ain't really study it, but when it's in the front, you understand, you study it all the time. Right? So, hey, you know, welcome back to the Psalms. I believe it was Psalm 7. If I read it out, boy. I don't think I read it out. Oh yeah, read it out, Salak. Right? But I read it back again. Psalm 7 and verse 11, and it says, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked. I didn't read it slack, yeah. I don't know about it up into this spirit and up went to the next precept, but see what? Right? Psalm 7 and verse 11, and it says, Power is righteous. My bad. Power judgeth the righteous, and power is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready. Right? Going back to the topic of the video, right? Esau is no longer going to be the bully of the earth. You're going to be taken down from that pedestal you're on right now, feeling all high and almighty. Right? You're going to be taken down. Right? They say, if he turn not, he will whet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready. He had also prepared him. He had also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. Alright, and who is that? What is those arrows that the Bible is speaking of? Right? And these Christians like to say, hey, no, the Bible says the scripture talking about something else. It's talking about back then. Sometimes these scriptures will be talking about back then, but it's also speaking about now, the time to come. It have something called twofold. But these Christians don't understand. They don't know of it. Right? Going back to those arrows of the Lord, we'd say if he turn not, he will whet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready. Right? What bow is that? These thermonuclear fire, these ICBM bombs, right? These what do you like to call it? Weapons of mass destruction. Right? This is the arrows. This is the bows that the Lord is ready to destroy Esau Edom with. That's why it's saying 13, it says he had also prepared for him the instruments of death. Right? You're gonna be seeing all these dog fights with these jets in the sky, right? All these troops and them shooting, busting the rifles, right? Shooting the bazookas, right? All these warships and them busting of missiles upon Esau Edom when that war starts. A matter of fact, it started already. It's small now, but the time is going to come. The time is going to happen. Where is it going to escalate? Everything is happening in due time. Right? Everything happening in due time. I should say a time for everything in Ecclesiastes. Yes. A time for everything. Esau is going to come down to the valley of Josaphat to be judged. All these other nations also, they're going to come down. Right? And the Lord is going to destroy them. Esau is going to be put back down to the bottom. Because right now, who's at the bottom right now? When I check to the face of the earth and I watch every single nation, every creed and a race of people, who's on top and who's at the bottom? Predominantly, mostly. Right? And it is who? It's the black people, the native, the Hispanics people, the Israelites. Basically, we are the bottom of the barrel. Via these curses, via our disobedience. Right? But yeah, we getting our licks now. We the scripture say basically if I get a piece up at the time that what we supposed to have in this face I did being at that bottom of the barrel. I'm trying to remember to quote the scripture at a gate. But I'm gonna stress on it too much. Right, but basically, the time of that we living here in this earth, being subjected to sin, subjected to this chain of darkness, it is going to up, it is going to end, right? And Esau Edom, right, he's gonna be to the bottom. They're gonna come and sit down in the dust in confusion. Look at the scripture here. This is the book of Matthew chapter 23 and verse 11. It says, "But he that is greatest among you shall be a servant, and whosoever exalt himself shall be abased, and he that is humble and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted." Right? That is why in the time to come, who is this the most proud in the face of the earth? Who is the person who exalts himself on that pedestal? Right? So Esau is going to be abased. Esau is going to be basically like, matter of fact, let me go down into that word abase. I believe I'm supposed to update this up and on too, but right. It says abase. This is the etymology online etymology dictionary app. It says abase, it says diminish, to make lower in value or status, lower oneself, literally bend, lean down, right? So Esau's status that he have right now, right? He ain't gonna be up there anymore, right? He gonna get put down, right? He's gonna get put down. Esau, that corruption, that corrupt plan, that wicked heathen, right? Yahweh Hashem Yeshua is going to destroy them. How is the hammer of the earth cut asunder, right? Esau, Edom. Because why? I talk about two unrighteous dealings, right? Hey, you're gonna be put down, Esau, Edom, and we're gonna say Karalal Yahweh Hashem Yeshua Hashem Kakodash, right? Because it is about time these heathens them get a taste of the medicine the Lord have for them right now. The Lord say he have his purpose that he propose against these wicked heathens. And with that, I don't give all praises and honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harkakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles that great men soon do it well. And salutation to the brothers around the Artazar, preaching this good in truth and sincerity. And the Aquat and the husband listening and learning, teaching the kids to practice this righteous act at a young age. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Right, we seen the time drawing nigh. Hey, and Yapa. And watching the time I finishing the video. The video here. Let's see if I get it quick. It don't change. It was 10:44. You can see it on the screen. Right, it was now 10:44. But the Yapa. Twada Yaba Shimon Shai. Right, double on the tail and Apostle Great Monsoon again. And salutation to the brothers and Ratazar preaching this good in sincerity again. Shalom, shalom, shalom. The one within this video is already fine to the flock. Shalom.